Let me bring in Louise Fleming, Gretchen's grandmother, joins us on Metro News Talkline. Louise, good morning. It's good to speak with you again. Thank you for joining us. And what have you done? What has the family done? What have friends done to try to keep this story alive, to try to keep people thinking about Gretchen?
Well, good morning, Hoppy, and thanks for inviting me on today. We have worked nonstop on putting out flyers to business. We put out yard signs. I've got over 300 yard signs out in Wood County. I've got 19 5-foot banners out. Some business have put her on their marquees. And I just try to keep her face out in the public so no one will forget about her. So they'll keep praying and keep trying to remember something, the slightest little thing that would lead us to an arrest and to finding her.
Louise Fleming is with us, grandmother of the missing Gretchen Fleming. Chief, as I said, Chief Board said this is not a circumstance where it's been put on the shelf or forgotten about. It's being actively pursued. Do you remain hopeful or confident that the police will be able to solve this at some point?
Absolutely. I would not want any other force on it. I think they're doing an excellent job. The detective Zimmerman calls my son and his wife, calls me, and keeps us updated all the time. I couldn't ask for any better police force to be working on it. They're doing everything possible, and I just wish I was at liberty to tell you how much they're doing. But as long as, it's an ongoing case, we can't do that.
Sure, I understand that, Louise. Do you get we'll ask you this. Do you get a sense, though, that they make progress or that they're getting somewhere or that there's all dead ends? Do you have any sense as to how things are going?
It's not a dead end. We're 99% sure we know who did something to her. And, I know they're close. They're getting closer every day. I have confidence that it won't be that much longer until we'll have some answers.
Mm-hmm. It is, how do I ask this, Louise? Do you believe that Gretchen is gone?
Yes. I'm hoping and praying for a miracle. My heart wants that, but my head tells me she's gone. And, it's hard to cope with because you have mixed emotions. I pray that she's not, but you've got to be reasonable and sensible about it and try to get yourself prepared as much as you can. And I know you're never prepared for something like this.
Yeah.
It's difficult, very difficult, and it doesn't get any easier. The only thing that gets us through it is our community. Thousands of people are praying every day for her and our family. And they're searching, things going on nonstop. And for that, I'll forever be grateful.
Yeah, what's that told you about the community in which you live there in Wood County?
There's no other place I'd rather live. I love West Virginia. I love my state. I love my community. It's the best by far.
Yeah.
You look on TV and you see everything's going on, but around here it's not like that.
Louise, what can you tell us, any personal thing you can share about Gretchen to help keep her memory alive? Because we know her only through the stories and through the pictures that we see. What can you tell us personally about her just to help us identify more with Gretchen?
As you can tell from the pictures, she's a beautiful girl. She had a good personality. She was a lot of fun with her friends. She loved to sing. She even wrote some songs. She had a beautiful voice, and she was active. Like she went to Washington, D.C. for the Women's March when she attended Marshall. She sent me one picture. She was at some kind of stage in at Marshall with a magnaphone talking to the crowd. So she wasn't afraid to stand up for what she believed in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was a Christian girl. She's been baptized and grew up in Vienna Baptist Church.
Is this with you and your family? It must be with you every day, right? I mean, you can't just...
It is. You wake up and you think about it. You go to bed thinking about it. My other granddaughter, her sister, that's next in age to her, goes to WVU, and she said, Nana, how do you do it? She said, I wake up in the morning with a smile on my face, full of joy, and 2 minutes later, I'm thinking of Gretchen, and I can't get her out of my mind. And I told her prayer and knowing that you've got a lot of support, that'll keep you going.
Well, you do, Louise, your whole family does, and you said that community. I'm very pleased to hear, I think as everyone is, that the police are still very active on this. I know they have not given up. And hopefully at some point there will be some resolution and some peace for
Right.
you and your family.
That's what we're looking forward to.